Hi. Uh, Hi. Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck happened, but working for the most part until something goes wrong. But yeah, see, as I told you before, you can make four additional characters. I mean, I can get it. I have the technology. Don't jinx. I'm not jinxing. I'll fix it. I think.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies.
Mm.
Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late
Start.
arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility
I
with
have
your
that a lot.
twin than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better
That's
left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
Ding, 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 ding.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
The-
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
Ding!
Ollivander. He's an
My wand.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Mm-hmm. Uh, uh, oh, no,
Lumos.
wrong one.
Revelio.
Aha! Stupid. Wyvern Foundation. Foundation is a letters of river on top of the service as a relaxing place for students together. But rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most surely not meant to be Wyvern of Wayne, slain by the lively knight in spite.
Revelio.
Ah!
What are you up to now?
Leave me alone. You're a. Ooh, kitty! Hi. Ooh, late. Ooh, late. Are they still?
Revelio.
as well be surrounded by Jarvies. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Revelio.
Faces. I'll just die.
This painting depicts the young orphan wizard Lee, who famously saved his entire village from an army of mentors. The Black Wizard acted, yeah, by conjuring a mouse. Mouse.
Revelio.
Can I? Ooh.
Why do students always run when Peepsy wants to have some fun?
Revelio.
I have some stuff like this. Shut up.
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump?
So
Oh.
Revelio.
Hmm. Or like.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Are those cameras? Am I being watched?
Is that all you've got?
I.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
You know that.
Levioso.
Levioso. A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an
That's
unspeakable
fine.
is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Can I lift the entire dragon? You'll never get this. You'll never get this.
Levioso.
Of course, Gryffindor. You.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Easy. Easy. Oh, I'm the only Ravenclaw, so you're picking on me. Nice guy.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a
Yeah.
fair duel using only
You're gonna-
Levioso, basic cast, and
Magic's the
protect.
only way you can get
You
your
may
ass.
begin.
Ready, bitch?
Levioso. Just born. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
Now let me get this. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
Out! Out!
My students
Out! I tell you!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Aye. Left the
I
door.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Aye, aye.
All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I won. Hey, bitch.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
I'm all
Whether
breaking
it's
rules.
joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library,
Oh.
you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Lucan Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Adventure, are we?
Don't talk to me. I'm in a hurry. School is big. There's democracy. Mana.
Revelio.
Ooh. Aye. Ooh, cat. What do you want?
Revelio.
Professor Rosen tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Looks like a schmuck.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
You bitch.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now
Yeah, that's
let's put
because-
those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
Thanks.
potential is nothing without practice.
Covers my big
Keep
horn.
at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Try me,
Well,
Gryffindor.
as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
I'm playing Quidditch.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Eh?
Oh, this is gonna be a fuck.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead... Excellent control there!
You bitch!
Don't lose your composure! Splendid!
I'll take a 50. Can I try again?
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lose, though. Dorky.
Here we go.
Accio!
Come on!
Very good.
What?
Accio!
Well done. Be sharp. There we go.
No!
Excellent control.
My
there.
plan didn't work! Fuck! I released too soon! Fuck you!
Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Come on, Orisa, get to
I'll
it!
say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need.
Hey, whoa.
This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
I'm pretty sure that is the worst voice actor. I'm not being racist. Out of my pocket.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
That's it.
Come at me, bitch!
Here we go.
Don't touch my ball, don't touch my ball, don't touch my ball.
Stay focused.
Listen, you fucking listen. I will murder your entire lineage.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
My plan worked, but not the way I wanted it to.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Accio's not the best.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Fuck you. I lost the Gryffindor.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
You're about to die.
It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
The mist?
And
Oh.
then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Fuck him!
Until next time.
Of course.
A word,
Can
if you
use
would.
Accio on humans.
You wanted
If
to
you're
speak
so
with me,
inclined.
Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss
did I become
Onai
white?
is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
Out of my way.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
I've always said
Then
that
the
travel...
werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
So this must be 2. What is... Oh, I know what to do. Okay, hold on. Two. But I need first. I want to get that one. I need to block. No. It's plus 4. Value.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hmm. Uh, my brain's telling me there- nothing. My brain starts serving me right now. Hmm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Definitely. Once again, guys. Listen, guys. I'll continue the stream on a different